Hey, what's up? It's Sam from High-Vis LEDs and the FireTech brand of lights. We've been doing a lot of work recently with a company called Tele-Lite, and Tele-Lite's one of our partners that does a lot of castings for us for the pole mounting adapters and a lot of the scene light products we offer in the FireTech brand. What's interesting is that manufacturing processes have changed a lot over 100 years. Take scene lighting, for instance. Back at the turn of the century, firefighters used to use things like calcium carbide drip lamps or fidgety oil lanterns or even things like candles to illuminate the fire scene. But today, we're using solid-state semiconductors that are designed for maintenance-free operation and have no moving parts. Even with all that change, the basic principles remain the same. In order to illuminate a fire scene effectively, you've got to get the lights up out of the eyes of the firemen to reduce glare. Tele-Lite's been using the same processes for the last 100 years to build these poles, so we went up to go visit Kevin Steves from Tele-Lite, and he showed us how the stuff's actually manufactured and how it's put to use in the fire service today. So the first thing Kevin showed us was this manufacturing method called sand casting. And in sand casting, black sand and a binder are packed together with a little bit of oil and packed around a pattern to create like a negative cavity mold. And then molten aluminum is poured into the cavity that takes the shape of that pattern, and then the metal cools and solidifies to turn it into the final product. And as the metal cools, it contracts, and that contraction occurs differently with different kinds of metal.
So what we have here is 24-inch rulers, and what they're called is shrink rulers. So again, during the building of the patterns, depending on the metal, you have different shrinkages. So these rulers compensate when you're building the pattern, so you don't have to do all the calculations.
So in case you missed that, as molten metals cool, their volume shrinks. These different size rulers compensate for that loss so that the finished goods end up the correct size.
These are patterns of customers over the years that we've made at Corbett Steves. Ranging anywhere from sewer grates to mounts for Eastman Kodak that have gone up in the spaceships. Many different customers from automotive to different manufacturers, Bausch & Lomb, Eastman Kodak, Xerox within the city. Pretty much covers the full gamut of any industry where they need castings. Some of these patterns go back to the 20s and 30s.
Wait a minute, did you catch that?
Mounts for Eastman Kodak that have gone up in the spaceships.
This pattern shop still has the patterns from when Corbett Steves made the aluminum castings and the lens assemblies that took pictures in the Apollo missions. And Tele-Lite has loads of history within its shop. Kevin showed us original blueprints from 1930 when blueprints were actually blue due to the chemical process used to copy original designs. He also showed us a book of sales orders dating back to the 1940s. Tele-Lite is an American manufacturing business with a long-standing reputation of quality and innovation. Heck, they're the grandfather of the modern fire service scene light. Without John Steves' foresight back in 1971, businesses like ours would have no purpose or poles to attach our products to. Over the last century, the business has kept dozens of hardworking Americans employed in their facility in Rochester, New York, and impacted thousands of lives by enabling safe nighttime operation by firefighters nationwide. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. We just wanted to send a big thank you to Kevin and the whole team at Tele-Lite for walking us through the facility. This place has been really cool for us to see. Anyway, thanks so much for checking this video out, and we will see you guys next time.